go to Tasks, go to Closeout. These are the different activities which will occur. I don't want to exit when done, so I will finalize. But I do want to back up my data. The closeout process is complete, reports have been printed, and data has been backed up. As you can see, it created a backup file on the BNS public folder by the name of My Antique Mall with today's date and time as part of the file name. Every time you back up, a similarly named file will be created, so you'll have a history of your data. We'll now go and look at the reports that were printed out. The daily closeout report for today looks something like this. Well, actually, it looks exactly like this. Number of different types of transactions, what the totals are, a subtotal by cash and check, subtotal by credit and debit. Those are two figures which a program such as QuickBooks would probably want to have entered into it as a day's total as part of reconciling your bank account balance. Also notice the cash drawer section shows how much was added, how much was removed, and how much of cash activity there was. On our second page we have just our retail transactions, which in this case is the same as the day summary because we didn't take any rent. Rent would be a special type of a payment which would need to be categorized separately for accounting software. Another video will show how to handle rent. You also see the tax summary for the day, and at the bottom of the page the layaway activity detail concluded on the final page, the new payment, the new layaway and first payment rather, and then the layaway payment. Another report that we'll get at the end of the day is the receipt log. I'll zoom in on that for better visibility. You can see we have the date, the time, the transaction number, cashier, payment type, whether it was a layaway, and what the total due on the ticket was. Notice for transaction number 5 there are 3 lines. That's because that was our split payment. So you have cash, check, and credit for the amounts for those. Another report which is useful for dealers to know how they're doing is the dealer detail report. Note that I recommend people use the settlement process, but that will be on another video. A shortcut is to go and use the dealer detail report. And we can just look at the month. As you can see, Joe's total sales of software this month, Gloria's sales, Sally's sales, and of course Andy. Andy did rather well because he sold some large items and he doesn't pay rent. However, the shop also did rather well, as you can see if you go and if you look at the store net column. Notice that for Sally, although she had $101 in gross sales, she did have some sales commission as well as rent taken out. This is all one day, so over the course of the month that number will improve for Sally as well as for Gloria. That concludes the demonstration. Thank you for paying attention and hope we'll be hearing from you soon to make a purchase of GoAntiquing point of sale.